Of Russian drone attacks successfully defended today in and around Kyiv, and it could soon be a lot easier for Ukraine to protect civilians from Russian bombardments as the U.S. plans to provide the highly advanced Patriot missile defense system to Ukraine. No word on how many. This has been long sought after by Ukrainian President Zelensky, but still needs formal approval from U.S. President Biden. So let's go in depth now with Bryan Clark, senior fellow at the Hudson Institute, a 25-year Navy veteran. Bryan, thank you so much for giving us some of your time. If approved, this would really be the most advanced missile defense system we have sent to Ukraine. How would this be used?
It's likely good to see you, Nichole. The missile defense system would likely be used to protect the most important sites in Ukraine, because right now what they're facing is a combination of drone attacks from Russia using relatively unsophisticated Iranian drones, and then really sophisticated supersonic and hypersonic missile attacks. And those missile attacks are what they would use the Patriot system to defend against. And those are really going after large targets like civilian infrastructure and key power generation plants.
Well, as you know, Ukraine has been asking for more air defense for months at this point. Why is the Biden administration only now ready to approve sending these Patriot missiles?
Well, the U.S. has been sending medium-range systems like NASAMS, which use a shorter-range interceptor that's more numerous. And the Patriot system is much more advanced, as you said, but it also uses interceptor missiles that are much more expensive and in shorter supply than those that the NASAMS and other missile defense systems use. So the problem the U.S. would have is how to resupply Ukraine if it uses a large number of these Patriot missiles when the U.S. supply is actually not that large, and there's very few of these in the European inventory as well. So it's a really scarce supply, and I think that's one of the reasons the U.S. has been reticent to send it over.
Well, that makes sense. And as we just said, Zelensky has been asking for this defense for months. Has there been a specific threat that maybe necessitated this more advanced system?
Well, the use of the Russians, the use by the Russians of hypersonic and ballistic missiles against Ukrainian civilian targets like shopping malls, but also airfields and power generation plants in particular, has been something the Ukrainians really haven't had a good defense against. The NASAM system that they have is really designed for shorter range missiles and the drone attacks they've been facing. It's been very effective there, but it's not that effective against ballistic missiles or hypersonic missiles.
All right. Well, as always, Bryan, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Good to see you.
Well, thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.